Hello there, machine learners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Teachable Machine to train a model to be able to distinguish between different sounds. So Teachable Machine is this awesome tool by Google. I can get to it just by Googling Teachable Machine, and it's the first thing that will come up. And then I'm going to get started. And today we're going to make an audio project. So like I was saying before, how you can use images as an input to a neural network. All the pixels in the image are taken out and they're lined up, and each one is assigned to a neuron in the input layer. We can do that for images, but we can also do it for sounds. We just have to figure out how to convert from a sound into a bunch of numbers. And there are things that already do that, like whenever you record a digital sound, it's recorded into a file. Let's play with this so we can take a look at what those might look like. Okay, so my project, I'm going to try and tell the difference between a Billie Eilish song and a Cardi B song. But the first thing I'm going to do is record a little bit of background noise. This is a default for Teachable Machine, and you have to record at least 20 seconds. And the reason for that, I haven't actually found a good answer to why we need to do that. But I do have some theories. So let me take a little recording here and I'll see if I can explain it to you. All right, so the first thing I need to do is allow my microphone. And then I click this old button that's going to record for 20 seconds, during which I have to try and be quiet. So this is recorded 20 seconds, and each one of these little frames is 1 second. To give it as an input to my machine, I need to extract the samples by clicking this button. And then it's added 20 audio samples, and each one of those is a second. Now these are kind of some dark stuff, and you can see some slightly lighter stuff showing up in there. That's actually a visual representation of the sound that I just recorded. They're pretty dark because it's fairly silent in my office. I'll show you how it might look if I actually record some sound that's not just background noise. This isn't going to be me trying to be Billie Eilish. I can't sing quite as well as that. But say I was to record a second. And then maybe pick a lower tone. I'm going to try and go up and then down. Okay, do you see how that affected the little picture here? That's because the note that I sang first was higher and then it went lower. So what this little picture is it's got time going across the bottom, and then upwards it's showing which frequencies are present at that particular time. The frequency is the pitch of a note. So a high note you can see is going up there, and then that's me going down to the lower note. And my voice range is only a part of this spectrum. So you can kind of see how these are a little bit like images, and how you could convert them to numbers just like you can convert pixels. Okay, I'm actually going to get to recording some Billie Eilish here. I might start with Cardi since that's what's ready on my phone. And I'm going to play a track by Cardi B and record some of it using this record 1 seconds button. Okay, each time I record a second, I need to do this extract sample so that it'll save it. Now I'm going to keep doing this until I have at least the minimum, which is 8. Okay, I know you guys probably want to listen to the song, but I have 8 samples, and look at how different they are from the background noise. There's a whole lot going on in this song. Now I'm going to record some real Billie Eilish. And I'm actually going to use a little shortcut this time because I don't want to separately have to record each second. So I've gone in here to the settings and changed this to 8 so that it's going to do it all together. So what you don't see what I'm doing right now is I've got my phone playing Billie Eilish on YouTube and I'm holding it up to my microphone and I'm going to do some recording. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna extract these. And let's see, if you were the computer, do you think you'd be able to tell the difference between these two songs just by looking at them? They do seem to have a little bit of a different characteristic. What I've used here is the absolute minimum. I've got 8 samples of Billie Eilish and I've got 8 samples of Cardi B. So we're kind of like running a little thin here. So it would be pretty amazing if it works. So let's see. I'm going to start training my model. And while that's going, let me tell you what I was thinking about the background. So in my office it's pretty quiet. But say I was in a rainforest or something, we wouldn't want like the songs of the birds interfering or thinking that that was Cardi B or that was Billie. So it's kind of like you subtract those things so that they don't matter. And that's what you do with the background noise. That's why you have to record some. Okay, well it looks like it's thinking already that I'm Cardi B. Let me see, I'll play an actual track and see how accurate it is. Alright, that's actually working pretty amazingly well. Let's try Cardi B. I'll skip it on a little bit. So when I was playing with this earlier, I noticed that adjusting this overlap factor made it work a little better. The overlap factor is how frequently the last second of audio is tested against the model. So once I have it down almost at 0, it's going to test it less often, like in 1 second intervals. I think that seems to work well for my music. Yeah, this rapper dude, I don't have a whole lot of him. I think that's why it's not getting him as well. Yeah, it seems to be responding pretty well to Cardi's actual rap, so I think that maybe is because that's the part that I sampled. So if I wanted to make this a whole lot better, I could try putting different parts of the songs in, or I could even try different Billie songs or different Cardi B songs. Just for kicks, I'm going to try another Billie Eilish song and see how well it does with that. See if it's actually just going to work for these songs by themselves or if it knows Billie Eilish at all. Okay, this is a hard one. Bad Guy is sort of an upbeat song, a little Cardi B-ish. Yeah, it looks to me like the beat is kind of confusing it a little bit, but when it was quiet with just Billie's voice at the beginning, it seemed to catch that. I guess it was most like this other song that I recorded. So that's just a little quick example of how you can use Teachable Machine to do audio things. And I imagine you guys are going to make even cooler stuff. So have a try at this. See if you can distinguish between maybe 2 artists that you like. Or you could try 2 genres of music. Like you could see if it could tell the difference between punk and reggae. Maybe sample a few different songs in the genre. Maybe try and make your own mini Shazam. And if they're really cool, you're probably going to want to save those things. So let me show you. You just go over here and you can say Save Project to Drive. Once you're signed into your Google account, that should work. And then you can open it when you come back in Teachable Machine next time. All right, have fun with that and talk to you later. Bye.